gosh. I was hoping this was the season finale. I just feel like there's nothing that has happened this season, and I don't know, guys. I don't know if I'll return next season. I'm going to stick with it because I feel like I've done so many, and you guys are so great. But I don't know. It's so boring. I'm hoping that, just like with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I think they need to mix it up. We gotta get, shade, but I think we can remove Lisa. We know everything at this point, you know what I mean? We know that she's, British and stern, and she doesn't show affection, and she's obsessed with dogs, and, she likes talking about the sex that she and Ken is not having. That's it. We need to get some housewives on here who have real issues. Erica's cold. She's married an older man who spends $40,000 a month on her, and she hires gay people to make her look cool. Lisa Rinna is the only one who I feel like has layers, although I feel like she pulled back a bit because her daughters are doing well, and I think that she realized that she hurt their careers in the beginning because of the whole I forget what she was saying that Yolanda had, but saying that she was faking a sickness, and Munchausen. She realized that she really hurt her daughter's career in the beginning. I feel like they would be in a much better place had they had been under Gigi's wing and Bella. What's the other one? Gigi. Them girls. Okay. I do feel like her starting that with Yolanda was not the best move for her daughter's career. So I feel like she's pulling back a bit. But if they offer her the right check, Lisa Rinna gonna turn it up. I think she's good. I don't want to keep Erica Jane because I just don't feel like she's giving enough. But she's the only one really serving looks. Dorit is serving looks, but I don't think she's going to have any allies on the show. And we need somebody who can be messy and shady, but also be somebody that the girls want to be around. And I don't think that Dorit really has that. And her husband is annoying, okay? I can't deal with her husband. She can come on the show without her husband. Even bring in Michael. Boy George. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Bring in him. Sans PK. I can't do it. Who else? Kyle. She's not giving anything either. Kyle isn't really giving anything. Teddy, Lord knows I love her. But maybe she needs another season to really get the ball rolling. But we need to mix it up. I like Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but there are richer areas where in LA where women live, and I would like to see Real Housewives, some housewives for this franchise coming from like the Hollywood Hills, some housewives coming from Porter Ranch. Is Porter Ranch? Palos Verdes. I said Porter Ranch, but Porter Ranch too. Some Valley housewives. Like, give us a mixture. Maybe mix it up culturally. I don't know, but we need something fresh on this show, and these ladies aren't giving it. We got to recast Atlanta, and we have to recast Beverly Hills. OC too. That was a little dry. Keep Crazy Kelly, but we need some huge recasting. There needs to be like a major recasting all across the board in the housewife shows, because these ladies ain't bringing it. They done got comfortable and lazy, and they need to know that you cannot get comfortable. That's the problem. They got comfortable, and we can see it. They're not even trying to really give us a good show. Ooh. One thing I will say about this whole episode is that the ladies, this entire time that they're traveling throughout Germany, they're dressed like international students on their first day of college. They're wearing like every designer that they have found in their closet and just like doing regular things in Germany. And everybody is looking at them like, ugh, Americans. So fun fact about me, I love animals, right? From afar. I love animals in their natural habitat. I will never do a zoo. I will always do a safari, because if you guys know, I don't like animals in captivity. Nah, I'm not for that. I love horses. I just feel like they're so beautiful. I remember one of my favorite TV shows, cartoons, and books, Black Beauty, from back in the day. And this horse that Teddy has reminds me of Black Beauty. It's just such a magical horse. I also love unicorns, but Black Beauty, if I were to own a horse, I never would, because I still feel like this captivity, in my opinion, I would never own an animal. But I don't know, that horse was breathtaking. Is there like a horse safari? Like, is there anywhere we can see horses in like their natural habitat where if they want to deal with humans, they can? I don't know. I would love a horse. I would also love a Siberian tiger, but I can never own a pet. No captivity. No, is that Wakanda forever? No captivity. Why did Kyle even get on a horse? Why did she participate? Honey, you're allergic to horses. You're terrified of horses. I would have just stayed back and gave myself a spa day. Who doesn't want to like luxuriate in a nice like luxury hotel room? Like, I would have taken advantage of everything that the hotel had to offer until the ladies came back. I don't know why she came. Maybe because she just wanted to have like TV time, but like, she's on a horse that's like the tiniest thing. So even the shot, she looks like the full-on shot of all of them on the horses, and then Kyle is on like this baby. She looks ridiculous. Then halfway through the ride, they're like in the middle of nowhere. She's like, I have to get off. My eyes are watering. Where are you going? Who's getting you? Like, why come? I'm gonna be real with you. If I got invited to a like really nice dinner in a hotel room, I don't care how nice it is, I'm not wearing no heels. I'm wearing my cutest bedazzled slides, like my cutest jersey dress, and maybe some studs with a light blush, a dab of highlighter, because I like the sparkle. But that's it. Ladies are dressed like they're going to the Emmys in their finest garments, and they just walk from their hotel room. Oh, nah. Not me. But that was the best dress of this entire dinner. That bedazzled suit. Oh, gosh. I wouldn't wear it to nobody's hotel room, but that was cute. That was really, really cute. Dorit was nice. I like what she had on. Kyle was the most basic. And I would probably did the same thing. Not no stretch jeans, no. Not no stretch jeans, but I would probably wear like some, a nice jersey pants, something. Put my feet up. I'm in a hotel room. I'm not me. Speaking of Dorit, can we talk about, this has been bothering me all week. Somebody shared a picture of her in high school. I would have never thought that was Dorit. You know what? We're all family here. To me, I feel like she pulled a Kardashian. She erased all of her ethnicity. I would have never known that the Dorit today was that same Dorit. Like, she looks nothing like what she did when she, probably had to check another box on the census, okay? She probably checked a whole new box now, but she could have never checked what she checks now on the census back in the day. Child, all of it is gone. You know what? Years ago, if I was watching this and Lisa Rinna was talking about Delilah having panic attacks and being an agoraphobic and all those things, I would drag that and be like, oh, rich kids, how privileged. But baby, that is very relatable. I don't know. I think something does really trigger that, because I started having panic attacks after my grandmother passed. Like, I remember I was just like walking. Like, I was walking on my lunch from work and I like lost it. I just started freaking out. I thought I was going to get hit by cars. Like, I was trying to call somebody. I couldn't really call anybody because the phone was like shaking. It was an out-of-body experience, and I've had a few since then, and it's very scary. It's very, very scary. Even now, when she was saying that it's really hard for her to leave a space where she feels safe, very, very, that's how this YouTube channel started, okay? I'm the safest in my house, especially my closet. But it's really, really true. Like, I really have to work myself up to leave the house. And once I'm out, I'm good, but it's just, whoo! That ain't no joke. That's really something. That's a real thing. I would have never thought had it not happened to me. You see what I'm saying? When something happens to you, you have a totally different perspective. And I'm kind of glad I did, because I probably would have been like, oh, please, you privileged brat. No, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. How is she a model? How am I an actress? Child, you got to work through your issues. So I am Lisa Rinna at this dinner party, because at first I was just like, oh, here we go, Kyle. Kyle and Lisa fight all the time. I'm so sick of their friendship. I am. I'm like, y'all either be friends or not. They never have like an easy season. They're always getting into something because one doesn't feel like the other is a good friend, and vice versa, whatever. So they're going back and forth about what was said about Dorit and I don't care. My only thing is that Lisa Rinna was like, it's good being an observer to all the petty mess. girl, because she's just sitting there, finally not being the topic of drama and enjoying it. But then she gets into the fray, and that's when I'm here for my girl. My girl is back because Teddy, wants to move forward from the situation, and she jumps in and she's just like, oh, well, if you don't want things said about, if you're hurt by what was said, just don't say it. And then Vanderpump was like, Teddy, stop. And Teddy stops because Teddy knows the place. Can we be real? Like, being good with Vanderpump, if you don't really have, no shade, if you don't really have a backbone to like hold on to on this show, being good with Vanderpump is a good place to be in, and Teddy don't want to mess that. So this grown woman, shut up. And Lisa was like, you don't have to if you don't want to. And I was like, come on, Lisa, wake up, baby. We missed you. We missed you. Give us something for this lackluster season. What is Dorit talking about? I think that Dorit I think that what she's doing is what she does all the time. She tries to confuse people so that nobody can really catch the lies that she's saying or the mess that she's doing. And so by the time she's done talking, you're no longer angry at her. You're just confused and you don't know what happened. It's smart, but it's not smart on a TV show because they clock everything. And I feel like Dorit is going to get dragged at the reunion. This dinner alone and just the lies that she has been telling and trying to like clear her name and drag other people through the mud, it's not going to work out well. And the reunion probably is going to be the best thing ever that's happened to this season, this dry season, because we're probably going to see a lot of Dorit getting confronted and dragged. Hey, give me TV or death! No, that doesn't work. I'm going to preface this by saying I've never been there myself, so I don't have a personal experience. I do know from people I'm in community with who have been there, who have experienced it. This scene with the Holocaust monument, it was, of course, it was very touching, it was very moving. It also reminded me of the stories that I would hear from people who have visited Germany and how repentant they are for that time, that horrible time in their history, and just the works that they are doing to make sure this never happens again. And I always feel some sort of way because I wish my nation would have adopted that same kind of attitude. And I think that like all across the board, what I've been told, all across the board, like every German person is just like, this was horrific. We vote, we come together as a people. We don't ever want to be remembered for this, but we remind ourselves of it daily because we don't ever want to go back there. And the people there are just very repentant. And there's no get over it going on over there, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I wish, like, living in the States, it's a lot of get over it. And it's not a lot of passion, not a lot of compassion, not a lot of understanding, and not a lot of repenting. It's a lot of, well, you're not in chains, so you should be okay. You should be happy that you're not in chains anymore being raped. It's just like, what? And I like, so Germany has been on my list to visit just for that. Like, I want to see it. I want to see, not like as a tourist, but as somebody who understands, like, you know what I mean? Who's not Jewish, but I understand. And I would love to go and experience a place that is repentant, and just experience the people that are working to make sure Nimavita, never again. And I only know that because I did a play back in the day based off the Holocaust, and that was my line. I ran up in the middle of the stage and I screamed Nimavita, and I put up the Black Power fist, and we just all started like running and raging. Great play, but yeah, man, we got to do better. So that's basically where it ends. Another dry episode. Not much happened. Next week looks like it's going to be even drier. Why did they even show this season? They could have just held on to it and just been like, you know what? Out of respect for our viewers, we don't have a lot going on, so we'll just wait. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for sticking with me. If you like what you see here, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do it. I ain't playing with you. And I'll see you next week for The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Bye, guys.